How many times has something changed in your life, your relationships, your career, and you found the changes difficult to navigate? How long you struggle with these changes is up to you. If there's one thing that's constant in life, it's change. Everything changes, whether it be the types of change that you want or those that you don't. And change is typically either caused by or will result in your growth. In any change or period of growth, there are difficult times. You may feel like things just got harder, like everything's more difficult than it seemed before. And at the other end of the spectrum, times that when you're in the midst of feeling like nothing could be worse, like you're at or on your way to rock bottom. This could be in your career, in learning new skills, in your relationships, your family, within your spirituality and connection with the rest of the world. The good news is that when you're experiencing change, although things seem hard or impossibly difficult, these difficult times are temporary and those difficult times will come to an end. The even better news is that how long you spend in dealing with the changes you're presented with are largely up to you. So would it be useful to understand how to navigate change more quickly so that those difficult times are shorter? I've experienced a significant amount of change throughout my life. Personal experiences, moving, relationships, starting or ending, my career, taking turns either through new opportunities or losing something unexpectedly. And the types of changes that are awakenings to new paradigms, learnings, and life-altering experiences. One thing to understand is that change is a constant. It enables life, it enables growth, and it enables new beginnings. And for change to do those things, it means that something must end. One way to understand the constant nature and challenges presented by change is to see it in the following way. You start off operating under the status quo, and then there's an event that happens. You're presented with a catalyst for change. Well, what's the catalyst, I hear you ask? Well, it could literally be anything. Maybe you undertake a course and it changes the way that you see, hear, or feel about everything around you. Perhaps you have a change in your role at work, and now you need to be, do, and act differently. It could also be a change in personal circumstances, loss of a job, end of a relationship, loss of someone close to you. And who you were is now challenged with what happens next. Whatever form the catalyst takes, what happens next is that some aspect of your world becomes completely unfamiliar or challenging to you. Perhaps new behaviours are required in your work, or maybe putting into practice what you've learned is uncomfortable. Maybe your world is flipped so dramatically on its head that you don't know what to do next. What you do next will determine if the return path to success is quick or if it's drawn out. How you decide to approach change, how you approach these challenges you're facing will determine how quickly you get on top of them. Now let me be honest, change can be difficult to face, and my only advice to you is that you make it as difficult as it needs to be to get to the next level of competence, of understanding, of appreciating, of behaving, of being. That new level becomes the new norm. It becomes the new status quo, a new status quo, a new place from which to launch from. Now, I know that some people are inclined to think, if the change is too hard, I'll just go back to where I started, what I was doing before. There are many changes that happen in our lives where going back is simply not possible. Some changes can't be undone. And for those that have had an awakening or learnt something that changes how you look at everything, well, let me say this. You can't unsee what's behind the curtain, and you can't untake the red pill. Change is growth. Change is uncomfortable. Change is inevitable. Embrace the changes you're presented with and get through the discomfort and get back to a prosperous type of success sooner. And if you find yourself struggling with how to progress, make sure to seek good counsel in the form of a coach or a mentor, someone capable of helping you navigate the challenge you face.